Is a smart home an investment that pays off? We'll find out in this episode. The answer is simple. Yes, a smart home is worth money, and in more ways than one. It means financial savings, greater security, and everyday comfort. When it comes to savings, they really are tangible. Now that the heating season is over, let's take a look at how much less you would pay for heating if it were smart. As various studies show, the automation of heating system can reduce heating bills by an average of 10% to 20%. That might sound insignificant until you convert it into cash. According to data from the International Energy Agency, natural gas continues to be one of the main energy sources used in the residential sector, particularly in Europe and North America. Statistics show that a typical detached house with a floor area of 150 square meters, occupied by a family of 4, consumes an average of around 2,000 cubic meters of gas per year. If we take the earlier estimates into account, we can achieve savings of up to 400 cubic meters per year. Multiply this by the current price per cubic meter of natural gas in your country and you'll see clearly how much money will actually be left in your wallet. The figures look even better when it comes to electric heating. Data from the International Energy Agency show that the annual energy consumption for heating a detached house can range from around 8,000 to 20,000 kilowatt-hours, depending on the climate and the building's energy efficiency. Smart heating can reduce this annual consumption by around 10% or up to 2,000 kilowatt-hours. We have a whole separate episode on the channel about how to save on heating using smart solutions, so be sure to watch it and leave a like. Good research is a must before making such an investment. Don't forget to click subscribe and turn on notifications so as not to miss the next episodes. A lot of practical life hacks like this appear on our channel, so it's worth keeping an eye on it. We've talked about smart heating, so now it's time to take a look at another popular smart home feature, namely smart lighting and the control of electrical appliances. Let's check how it pays off. According to data from the International Energy Agency and Eurostat, electricity prices in many countries have risen sharply since 2019. In some regions by as much as several dozen to over 100%. This means the cost of the same amount of energy is now significantly higher than it was just a few years ago. What affects our bills the most? Statistics show that an average household consumes around 3,500 kilowatt-hours of electricity per year. And we're talking here about homes that don't use electric heating. So the costs I've just mentioned mainly relate to lighting and electrical appliances. Let's find out what the biggest power guzzler is in our homes. Analysis show that from 30 to 50% of the bill comes from household appliances. Mainly kitchen ones, such as induction stoves, electric ovens, fridges, and dishwashers, but also others like washing machines and tumble dryers. What's interesting is that air conditioning also ranked high in the list, with annual energy consumption ranging from 300 to as much as 600 kilowatt-hours, depending on how frequently it is used. And do you know what allows you to control the AC and optimize its energy consumption? That's right, the smart home. For example, you can use a routine to set the air conditioner so that it doesn't switch on or switches off when the windows are open to prevent it from running unnecessarily. Or, on sunny days, the blinds can close automatically when no one is at home. The result? The rooms don't heat up, and when you're back from work, you no longer need to switch on the AC. Let's go on. The second item on the electricity bill is the cost of lighting. The rest falls on electrical appliances such as TV sets, computers, and chargers. Let's stop here for a moment to see how we can optimize these expenses. Because we can, using a smart home system with its wide range of possibilities. Let's start with the lighting. Using smart solutions, we can automate its operation. For example, we can set the lights to switch on and off automatically after a certain time when no one is in the room or when we activate a scene, such as leaving the house. We can also control the lighting remotely. If you're at work or on your way to your holiday destination and suddenly realize that you've left the lights on, a simple tap in the app is all it takes to switch them off. Or you can create a routine that turns off specified lights the moment the alarm goes into armed mode. The possibilities are numerous, but that's a topic for a separate episode. Would you like to find out more about smart lighting? Let us know in the comments below the episode. Now let's move on. Smart home technology works just as well when applied to audiovisual equipment and other devices. With smart plugs, you can completely eliminate standby power consumption. This may not seem like much by itself, but over the course of a year, it adds up to a significant saving. What's more, any power strips with chargers or freestanding equipment such as lamps, humidifiers, or fans, when connected to a smart plug, can be controlled remotely or automated. One more important thing about smart home systems. You can use the app to monitor the electricity consumption of all devices connected to smart plugs in real time. Why is this so important? Because this makes it easy to spot possible faults. If you notice that any of your appliances have suddenly started using significantly more energy than usual, this may indicate a fault. You can then react quickly, fix the appliance, and restore it to normal working order. And in the process, avoid an unexpected rise in your electricity bills. Right, but how much will we really save on electricity bills after investing in a smart home? It is estimated to be nearly 20%. While talking about electricity costs, it is also worth mentioning the circulation pump, which is a very practical and increasingly popular solution. The purpose of such a pump is to keep hot water circulating so that we don't have to waste water waiting for a warm stream to finally come out of the tub or shower. We have it straight away. However, there is no need for the pump to run round the clock, especially when we're not at home or are asleep. Thanks to smart solutions, you can program the pump to operate on a specific schedule so that it activates at set times and runs for a specific period, or switches on only when someone uses the bathroom or kitchen. Such smart optimization can cut the power consumption of the circulation pump by about 40%. So, is having a smart home worth it or not? Overall, smart solutions for heating and electricity management can reduce bills by around 10% to 20%. This shows that, in the first place, a smart home is a worthwhile investment. Secondly, the 20% savings can add up to a nice sum that you can spend on something far more enjoyable than paying bills, such as a good smartwatch or a plane ticket to somewhere you've never been before. But a smart home isn't just about the financial benefits. It's also about benefits that cannot be measured, counted, or priced. What am I talking about? The comfort offered by smart solutions. As smart home systems carry out repetitive daily tasks for us, such as watering the garden, adjusting the heating in rooms, opening and closing windows, or raising and lowering the blinds, we gain more time for ourselves and our families. And I'm sure I don't need to convince anyone how precious that time is. And then there's the security that a smart home brings. Imagine you're not at home because you've gone to work or left for the weekend. Unfortunately, a pipe's burst and water is flooding your house or flat. But you know nothing about it. You get back home and, surprise! There's a damage, repair costs, and stress. Luckily, with a smart home, you can avoid all that. because then it can work so that when you leave the house and arm the alarm, the water valve closes automatically, meaning that even if a pipe bursts, there won't be any water leakage. Additionally, if you've got a flood detector, no broken hoses in the bathroom will surprise you, because as soon as the detector spots a leak, it will immediately send a signal to the control panel, and the system will close the valve in time and notify you of the hazard. As a result, no major damage will occur, and you'll save yourselves a lot of stress and money. This is the end of today's episode. Let us know in the comments what you think about the cost-effectiveness of the smart home. Thank you for joining me today, and don't forget to like the video and subscribe so you don't miss the next episodes. See you next time. Bye!